everyone and welcome back. So today I want to make a little video about my worst flight slash airport story because of the fact that I have moved a lot from different countries and stuff like that. It involves a lot of airplanes. So this story is actually from when I moved back from Orlando and back to Norway. So the first thing, like, I knew that it was a small chance for like a delay in the flight because of the fact that it was hurricane season and they were afraid that the hurricane was going to hit. So they were like, okay, it might be delayed. So I was like, okay, I'm prepared for that. I'm ready. But when I got there, like, I had a lot of luggage, like you do when you have been living a place for about a year. I lived there for a year. So I had two suitcases, one suitcase, one big bag, a smaller suitcase I could have on the plane, and also a backpack. So it was a lot. So when I got to the airport, I was like, okay, this is heavy, so I'm gonna try to find like a trolley. But it actually costed money for that trolley. I was like, oh no, I didn't really have like cash on me at that moment, and I was being really stubborn. So I was like, don't really pay for that. It's like probably gonna be a short walk to like deliver the suitcase and stuff like that. But no, I got in and the check-in for me was at the other side of the airport. It's like, oh, great, so I have to carry this, and I wasn't 100% sure what it was. So I asked this lady like, where is it? And she was like, oh, I can show you, but unfortunately I can't help you carry this because it's against the rules. And it's like, oh, yeah, I understand that, no problems at all. But after a while, she was like, she felt so sorry for me, so she, okay, can I help you? And then she's like, but I have to do it really quick because I can't really do this. I was like, oh, thank you so much. So she helped me, because the thing is, it was heavy and at the same time was difficult to carry because it was like I said, it was two suitcases, one big bag. I lost the, like, you know, the band you can have and hang it on here. I lost it because it was too heavy, so that broke. And then I had my backpack, a small little bag, like small one that could fit like a computer and stuff like that. So it was difficult to carry that. So she helped me to check in. There was a big line. I was like, oh, it's fine, I'm good. I like a little bit tired and like a little bit sweaty from like walking all that way. And they're like, oh, I'm good. Like, I saw it was like half an hour delay. I was like, it's fine. I have like a 2-hour layover in Copenhagen, I think I had, yeah. And so I'll still make my flight there. And I started talking with some people, had a good time, and started seeing that you could see like more and more delay. I was like, I'm not gonna make. I was starting to get afraid I'm not gonna make the next plane, but then again they will probably fix that. And when I got to the check-in, you can have, I think it's 20 kilos with that airport, with that airline. I'm not gonna say what airline it is, it doesn't really matter. You can all have bad experience with every kind of airline, you know. No matter how good it's supposed to be. And they were like, oh yeah, your suitcase is 25 kilos and you can only have 20, but like your backpack is, now your bag is 15, so like if you can move over some, like the 5 kilos from your suitcase, you can take it into there. It's like, it's no room at all. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna be so expensive. And I was like, I didn't know if I could afford this. I was like, oh no. She was like, yeah, sorry, it's gonna cost extra since you have that like layover and have a new flight. I was like, and I was like, I'm 100% sure. And I think, I'm not 100% sure though, but I think she just looked how much in despair I was. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her like, oh yeah, I'm totally remembering the wrong airline, so yes, you can like do that. It's like, oh, thank you. So thank you to the two ladies. They probably saved my day. So the lady like helped me with luggage, and the lady like told me I didn't have to pay extra. Thank you much for that. But yes, so I did end up getting all all the luggage sent without having to take anything out or remove anything. And So that was fine, and then I had to get to the plane, and then it just said like it's gonna be a delay of like 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I was like, okay, it's fine. But it wasn't because of the weather, it was with something with the plane, so they had to get a new plane. And the problem was, this is like, I think it was like an 11 o'clock flight or something, a 9 o'clock flight, so really late at night. And so at airports, they usually close off like the place you can eat and stuff like that. So, and there was like no information, so we just sat there waiting, and it ended up being 2 hours delay. And people kept on going up. There's like, do you have any more information? Do you know when the plane is going? And they were really rude. I remember, like, I asked them like, oh, do you know anything more? Because I have to, about the plane I'm gonna reach on the next one, and the fact that I have to tell my parents if I'm gonna be late because they were gonna pick me up at the airport. And like, no, I don't know anything. I was like, okay, thank you. But that was fine. And then everything closed, so there was no possibility to eat anything, and people were starting to get cranky and hungry and tired. Like, yes, of course, and then you have a 2 hours delay that late with no possibility to eat anything, people are gonna get cranky. So people were starting to get a little bit okay, asking a little bit more, but I still didn't have any information, and so we didn't know what to do. So we just sat there waiting. I remember when I had like this happening, took the plane back from North Carolina to Orlando. They were so nice. They like gave us some sandwiches and some water, so we were good to go. Like, that's fine. Like, I don't mind waiting, but when there's no information and no possibility to buy any food, that's a little bit like, really. So after that long wait, it's like, oh yeah, finally you can board. And we were like, yes, thank you. But we got into the plane, and we were supposed to have like a Dreamliner, like a really, why am I so red? Well, anyway, and it's like really new airplane, but no, we had like the oldest airplane, and it was no like entertainment at all. And I'm fine, like I'm good with no entertainment, but if it's not, I like to be informed about it, so I can bring like a book, have some extra music on, I'll be fine. But it was no entertainment at all. And usually this is I think it was like 8-hour plane ride or something. I was like, oh really? But I think I fell asleep for like the whole entire time. But I was like, just thank you, I've been waiting for 2 hours and I'm gonna do nothing for 8 hours. Hey! And people will get, like I said, people will start to get annoyed, so you can hear people arguing, and they had like a big argument in front of us, and they were like, in the back, we were like, yeah. Like two passengers having like a big argument or something. So we get in the air, and I was starting to get a little bit thirsty since I've been waiting for such a long time. And as it rang like the bell thingy, and she never came. No, the air hostess never ever came. And I was like, I'm really thirsty, please come. And they finally came and they're giving us food, and so I was like, oh, finally get some water. But they gave us like, you know, that they only had like small cups, so that really didn't help. So I had to like call them one more time, and it took ages before they came. So I was like, great. But I didn't want to complain, so I was like, okay, can you please get some more water, maybe some soda, just to get some sugar. I did get that, so it just took a long time. So like, and I got to Copenhagen, of course, my plane had left because we were 2 hours late, and I only had a 2 hour layover. So I then had to wait for my next plane for a long time, but yeah, I couldn't do anything about that. But they fixed it, I didn't have to pay anything extra for that, so I was like, oh, thank you. And then they came to Norway. I was like, yay, finally arrived back. And I started waiting for my luggage, and waited, and waited, and waited. I'm not sure if I got one of them or not, but I don't remember. It's like a little bit long time ago. It's like, it was back in August, September. So, but I didn't get all of it. And I could see a lot of other people that had been on the first plane, the first flight I was on, hadn't gotten it either. So it was a long wait to like speak with them to get our luggage, and they were like, oh no, you can't find it, and it was like, oh, okay, you lost my luggage. great. And that's just so typical my luck though, because that happened when I went back from Australia as well. Like all my entire like life in a suitcase, they lost the suitcase. Of course I got it back later on, and I learned from that to always have everything in your little carry-on that you need for the next couple of days. So luckily I had everything in my carry-on, like my contacts and my birth control pills and everything like that was in my little carry-on. But it's just annoying when you lose. And they're like, I was like, okay, it's fine. And do you know when it's gonna arrive? They're like, no. Do you know where it is? No. I was like, oh, great. But luckily I wasn't the only one. But I had so good time though to get my suitcase from that, the plane I came with, the flight I came with, and to the new plane. But no. But anyway, I got it like a couple days later, so that's good. And they did deliver it on the door, since they have to, if they lose the luggage, they have to deliver it on your door. So yeah, I think like the thing is, when one thing happens, everything happens as well. Like you get kind of like grumpy at the same time, and like everything is just no, nothing is working. But yeah, that was kind of a little bit my story. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you have had any like bad airport flight stories for you. It's like, I think it's kind of funny to listen to, like, how much can an airline fuck up? But yeah, and I will say like, subscribe and everything like that if you want to, and have a great day. Bye!